Before we jump into this episode, I want to invite you to join our community to help you become a better steward, scale to billions, and ultimately give more or all of it away. All I want you to do is to click the subscribe button right now. I love your support. It's incredible to see your comments, and we're just getting started. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. Welcome to the Build to Billions podcast, where we guide successful entrepreneurs and investors on their journey from millions to billions. We believe the key to scaling and compounding your wealth and life starts every single day with the mindset and practice of stewardship over ownership and applying billionaire biblical principles. Our ultimate goal is to help you scale and compound your wealth and life so you can give more all the way to help MVPs, the most vulnerable people. My name is Brett Swartz. I'm the host today, and each and every episode we're joined by this top world's entrepreneurs, millionaires, and billionaires, and they share their secrets, insights, and wisdom with us. We can all innovate, make a bigger impact, scale, all of the above. I'm excited about our next guest. He's out of the great state of Georgia, and he is an entrepreneur, and he is one who's built multiple successful businesses. And today we're actually going to be talking about turning your daily habits into daily impact, and then we're going to also talk about his company he's currently working on and how you can make it a direct impact on your health. Please welcome to the show with me, Mr. Mark Sterling. Mark, how are we doing?
Amazing, Brett. I wouldn't miss this call for the world. Thanks for having me.
Excellent. For our listeners to get to know you for the first time, would you give us just a little bit more about your story and your current focus?
Absolutely. You know, I was born at a very young age, right? Sorry, that's my one bad joke. I only got one. We started off, I grew up in Baltimore, Maryland, and I got a chance to leave, join the military. Got out of the military, and I didn't know what I wanted to do next. Went into, I was always told, go get a good job, went and got a good job. And then I was in, they said, no, you got to go into management, went into management. And I found myself working paycheck to paycheck. And I had these big goals. I wanted to serve people and do more. And I could barely take care of myself. And then someone said, no, you have to go out there and become, upper management, and then go into consulting, start your own business. And I finally realized that a lot of companies I couldn't work for because I didn't have a degree. I could start my own company and become a consultant and actually make more and actually help more people. So that's how we got into the entrepreneurial side of it, because what I didn't have to work for them, I had the skill sets and the mindset and the gifts to go out there and actually benefit them. So we started that space there. I remember I was actually working in DC when 9/11 hit, and that was a very, very tough time. We got out of there and took a rental car back, because obviously there were no flights, but I came back to Atlanta. I was getting married the very next month. Can you imagine? I got married October 2001, and yet here I am, have to take a flight to Hawaii, and my business as I knew it went away 100%. It totally went away. And so what I realized very quickly was that even though I owned a company, a consultancy, I really owned the job, because if I didn't work, I didn't get paid. And then here I am thinking a 13-week vacation. And the first thing I'm thinking about on a honeymoon, if you think about it, is I don't have, what am I going to do to create income, because mine has gone away. And so my second joke, if you bear with me, is that I made a request to my wife, and I said, if we ever have a son, his name can't be William, because I didn't want any more bills coming into my house. But that put me on a path where I said I need to work where I have earned or leveraged income, and not just transactional income.
Excellent. I love it. I love the background. I love the story. I love I think the best entrepreneurs typically start, at adversity, right? Yes. Big challenges that you had to overcome. So let's start to bring out some of those daily habits, right? How you turn those into daily impact, and just the mindset behind that. And so we can all get a little bit better today.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. So during that time, this inflection point, I was trying to figure out, what do I do next? Because again, the niche that I was in went away 100%, right? And I realized very quickly is that I had to go into a space that money would come in whether or not I worked for it. And so I was looking for something that would create what I believe was passive residual income at the time. And I actually ventured off into the industry of direct sales and network marketing in very early, I won't say very early age, but someone called me and told me, this is, I hope somebody gets this, Brett. Someone called me and said, I don't believe you would do this, because they knew in their mind, I was successful. I don't believe you would do this, but we have one of these meetings I want you to come to, right?
So if you like this little short clip of the interview I just did, click over here to watch the full interview. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody.